Hello everybody, it's Jim here and this is round 2. We already withdraw $2,300 and at about 6 o'clock in the ICA session at about 6 and a half in the morning, 6 o'clock. They process the money, which means it removed from here, and I had like 1,350 here, and took couple positions, hit some losses, and some others go into my way. I secure some and scale some positions, and yeah. So this is round number 2 for the day. By the way, in the Asia session, we made about 3,500, actually a little bit more. And right now, if we do that again, that would be sweet. Or maybe more. Who knows? I wasn't online when the big move happened from here, but it is what it is. By the way, those are our positions. You could see the date, the time, right? All manually. And some of those positions, I share them on the VIP group. And yeah, it will be, we will have huge drop. If I had room or balance, I would go without stop loss. And it will be a big position. I mean, we're shorting it from, you know, so let's see. Now, if we get a drop and go at about, I believe it will go below 3,300, right? 3,300. Um, the price. So we're swing on the Euro USD, swing on. And by the way, as you could see, since we withdraw, for example, this is some bigger position. This is a little bit bigger. This is about, 20, now 20, 25. When we, close the positions, we will increase that. We will go 30, 35, etc., etc. Here you could see 50. Here, 60. That is about 60. And here it is about 47. Right? So, yeah. Market preparing for a huge move. Should we secure something? Yes, we should. 0.02. We continue to normal 0.03. Actually, I can close one and go here. Cristo! Go here and do this. And who knows, maybe this. And if I hit stop loss, I can take, a new position. Right? Now we have 30, 42, 46, 50, 0.50 lots. Oh my god, I lost an opportunity. Oh my god. Come on. That could be. Now, I should take some from that position though. So we get some, we open a new position on the direction that the price is going. Actually, let's secure that as well. And we have like 0.02 lots more, but all our positions are very close to the market. So we didn't, we haven't, swing yet. So it can come up and then go down. So that's why I secure. If it drop, it can drop a lot. And sorry about the background noise. My kid is playing. Let me take how much I have 1,700, so I will get like 350. 50. Submit. Now wait, because I don't leave the money inside, it take us more time to build the balance, and I don't take always 50%. Sometimes I take more. Sure, why not? But right now, instead of risking all the money, I have taken from this like 3,500 or so. Right? I mean, 2K plus was today, and one day was like another 900. So, and right now we take another 350, and if it move and we don't hit stop loss and secure more, we will take more, and we will leave in the account possibly 1,500, 2,000. We will see how it goes. Uh, and we will leave because if we want to take a bigger position, we need to have some margin available. By the way, guys, if you have sent me ton of messages, for example, I know two people have sent me messages. Here it was Easter, so yeah, with family food, with my kid and nephews and cousins, and it was like a big family, big holiday here. And yesterday, uh, my family and stuff, that people that came here from their cities, different cities came here for Easter. Yesterday afternoon they left, so that's why it's pretty. Anyways, now that last 5 minutes, it will move. Oh my god, I will fix that. What is that? Oh, I did a different open here, I will be able to fix that. What was that? Yeah. I did a different setting because I am too, bothered to go and do change all the time. So what I did was I go over to settings, not here, in parts, and for example, after 30R, it will take a partial. After 60R, it will take a partial. After 90R, it will take 25%. Now, if you are new here, we're not do that all the time. I don't expect that to happen. Yeah. Take that. Let me take that also. So it's not like, as you can see, I exit manually or um, take here. But because I'm looking to swing a position, if the opportunity, met, if I was somewhere around here, I mean, if I have one position, I wouldn't swing because I need to take the profit, right? To grow the balance, as you can see here, boom. So we will withdraw another 150. So I withdraw 350. They haven't processed it yet. They are based on Australia because it's a real account, an actual broker with real money, not some prop firm with demo money. And they process it typically between 12 o'clock my time till 8 o'clock in the morning, 9, um, almost never 9. Usually it is between 4 o'clock my time in the morning, so it's Asia session, and 6 o'clock, 6:30. So it needs someone to be in the office essentially to process it. But we click that. So assuming we won't, lose, they will process it. And another thing is we could plan it and take more withdrawals. There are some other brokers that they have below a certain amount, like instant withdrawal. One of those is XNES. Now, XNES is not available in Europe. Actually, it's not available on Greece. Okay, maybe someone from UK have access. I don't know. I don't care. I know that below 50,000, let's say you withdraw 10,000, it will be like instant within 5 minutes. There are other also brokers in Europe that do something like that, but they don't give us enough leverage because Europe will have different regulation. Um, so yeah, most of the brokers are like 1 to 30. Give me a second, Christo. Great. Now let's see. I always look how many lots I have open in order. Now this position could potentially reverse on us and now we have like no risk essentially. Here, risk maybe this exit because price might go here and then or here and more to do it. Worst case we enter again. And we have positions right now here. Mm, there was a high. This will be taken. Anyways, let me take another another 200 increase. I couldn't cut it better. I usually I have it closer. I have different protocol, but in this case, I go with this. I mean, if I had like 30, it would be 0.5. One more step. Here, there is a hidden lesson here. As you see, I exit and then I re-enter. I didn't did that in order to take the $100. I wasn't sure if the price would continue or reverse, at least, for the time being, because my orders were too close, right? You see, the orders were here. It could easily go one candle up and then drop, right? So a lot of people they have the position running, and I do that as well. But here's the thing: if you take the position, you can always get in again. And another thing, let's say I have like a stop loss, let's say I'm sell and I am like that, right? Or to be more realistic, let's say I am something like that. It's like 1 to 2, right? 1 to 2, 1 to 3. And let's say I exit somewhere around here. I can enter again here and put my stop loss here, and I wouldn't even, in the original idea, and I wouldn't even lose more because I have captured that move, assuming I have the same lot. Now with me, even if I do that, the lot would be different, so I will lose way less. This does uh, 25. Come on. Now I'm okay. Taken. Should I scalp this? I can put it here. And go back to what I wanted to do. Like 250. Stop losses. What the fuck did I do? I'm clicking here, I'm clicking there. Stop loss. No, come on. Uh, and let me see. Why is like that? TP. Stop loss. Stop loss. 50. Not 50. Oh. I see. I click some by accident this. So I want to have 50. 550. And this. Finally. This. This. And see. All right. Okay. Now, let's take one more. this shown like that because I didn't put take profit in that order. Two, wait, shit. That I don't like when this happens. I mean, we can gamble a little bit and take a good position with like one lot 0.5. The max we can open is like 2.2. We won't open it. But that thing here and that thing here. Now we are good. Now you might say why you did that. Well, if I want to swing the position, I will need. It's harder to catch a position from here because market will go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I need a little bit the market to move in order to put my break even. And since it was small risk and I have made a lot good, and we have the balance, we could uh, take a stab. Worst thing that can happen is, the idea to make it. But this is like what? 0.30, even 100 pips is like 300. So we can afford that. Because let's say I open one with, 0.5 or one lot. And I look for the buyers. All I need is one position to enter with like 2-3 pips. And that's it. Come on. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. Because if it happens, it's kinda game over. And what do I mean? Game over? I mean, if you drop, 150, 200 pips is like 1,000 just from that, from $30, risk. Even if I close it now, I would be, um, I took three positions, so need to make a little bit more. But if it does, from here is like 100 pips. That's like two candles. How much we run? 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 92, 97, 0.97. If it drop 100 pips, it's like 1,000. But it's from here, like from here. Here would be 1,000, just the gold. But if it goes here, it will drop, it would go lower. Impossible to stay here. And by the way, overall it will drop. I just want to happen in this move. Because if we catch this, we double the account again. We withdraw. We hit confirm for the withdraw. I did the other $250. Right. Those two, we will swing them. Possibly we will keep them for days. If the market go into our direction. Give me a second. We have other positions, but it's lower you know, the lot size. I have good exposure, and we get couple losses. 170, like 200, $250 because we had like 2,100 here. So let's say 300 that position. It will drop another 500 pips. Even 150 pips. Check for a day. Yeah, nothing unless Trump says something. Otherwise, we will need to find a good entry. Here is the opportunity, but I mean, I could have enter buy. hopefully the other will move in our direction. Even if I didn't move the stop loss, now ideally I needed, 1 to 3. Very little. I could close one position to reduce my risk. Maybe we change that. Decisions, as you could see. This will go down for sure. If I close what, I will get like what, $5. gets another 150 or 250. Can be an ideal to close it. All this thinking is because maybe this is not the right spot to drop, even though high, low. I wanted to have deeper um, retrace because here. Okay. Um, that area here it would be ideal for bigger, drop. Not that it cannot drop from here. Obviously, it can drop from anywhere. Even one session up, another session down. Mm. That's something very. That could be a reverse instruction and go for the buy. Shit. The positive is that I like the lot sizes that we have. The bad thing is the place the price is right now. Even if it drop a little bit, it can reverse from here. I want to pass. Ideally, we want to hit the Asia low. This is the ideal scenario. In order to go to, 3,400, no, 3,300, 3,350, because we will have one more session with higher volatility after the Easter. That does up, it was the perfect opportunity to, make people load more positions into the buy. And into the buy side, trail. So if it reverse, it will at least, close the trail, and then it can go, super bullish, but need to have a deep retrace to take some liquidity in order, because if it continues to go up, 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 everybody will become rich. Timing is important in holidays. When banks are closed, essentially. First, we want drop. Suppose that I want to keep it a little bit more. 3,392. This is where we go. 3,392. Give me 1 second. By the way, it goes without saying that we swing the Euro USD positions and GBP and Australia. And if we look Euro USD, and even if we go into daily, we could see that from here, from like 1.02, price is pushing, and the last week it made a big jump, like 50%, especially in 2 days, right? So I mean, price could test that. Some would call that area from here, see that gap, FVG on the daily time frame. I don't use that stuff. Also, here we had after the tariffs that would run up. That could be very good. that was here was a key level, by the way. That's why I'm thinking it. It would be a great buy if I had marked that on my MetaTrader 5. I had marked that on not trade locker on trading view. That decision alone could potentially even that position take action here. Even though I would have capture from from here, here, which I had many weeks or many opportunities to exit, is like 100 pips, and I would have captured better, and I would be flat. I mean, didn't zoom out. Sometimes you need to zoom out, and I have one monitor and I have multiple stuff in the monitor, Discord, Telegram, Messenger on Facebook, Twitter, and I don't have multiple screens. That's why I need to get one more screen, so all the chat stuff I have it on one screen, and all trading the other. Now it could go up, 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 and then have a huge drop. That's why we need to. like the way it moved. Possibly we catch it from the top. I'm back. Maybe one day or one session I will connect with few friends to do a stream together, just to have something to talk about. Yes, in the messages I will reply, guys. Relax, relax, relax. There are many of you, and there is only one. So, and I do trading as well and other stuff. So, and as I said, um, here is was Easter, so didn't do anything. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, didn't do anything. So yeah. And by the way, you don't see the messages, but I have Discord open here, and I can see the messages, and I know. By the way, if you are based on Europe and you want a broker like IC Markets, right now you cannot trade on IC Markets. But what they did is they create a different, um, similar broker, same liquidity, essentially same broker, but different jurisdiction because they couldn't have and serve, with two IC Markets accounts, two IC market brokers, to share, some on Europe with high leverage and other on Europe with low leverage, due to laws and regulations. So what they did is they created another, like a sub firm, and they have different jurisdiction, and same liquidity, same spreads, same everything, same layout, same back office, essentially similar domain. And just for the European clients, in order, to not have leverage like 1 to 30. Now, if you don't know what is the leverage, um, obviously you need to learn few stuff, but let's actually explain what is the leverage. And I will explain it the simple way, the ghetto way, the street way, the way that everybody would be able to understand. All right. Now, you might have heard the term leverage, and it could be double-edged sword and stuff like that. Whoever says that is dumb. Essentially, all what it means is you will be able to take to open bigger position, bigger lot size, right? Um, and that is essentially. Now, if you are a professional trader, you should know that the lot size that you open is based on your stop loss. You might not have stop loss. Okay. Now, it doesn't also, in order to open the position, okay, it's according to your balance. If you have, for example, $100, you cannot open one lot or two lots, okay, because you don't have enough money. As the money grows, you will be able to open bigger position. Now, if you have leverage 1 to 500, it is like you have 500 your deposit. Think it like that, 500 times your deposit. So you are able to open bigger positions, essentially. Right? Now the price is moving. Let me actually show you. Do you see here that says 2.40, 2.36, 2.44? This is how I can open. If I try to open 5 lots, it won't be able to open. Right? Now you might say, why this is static? Is it moving and not static? Because here, as you could see, my balance and equity is playing all the time. It's not, if I close everything, it will show the amount. Also, as I take a partial, I would be able, this increase. That's about that. Now, it doesn't mean that if you have, let's say, let me give you an example. Let's say I take a buy. Let me actually put it here in order to not. And let's say I have a buy. Now, let's say the account is, this is my stop loss, this is my buy entry, right? Now, let's say I have a leverage 1 to 500, and let's say here I risk $200. If I had leverage 1 to 300 or 1 to 100 or 1 to 30 that Europeans have, it doesn't mean that if I have the account 1 to 500 with 1 to 30, if I have the same stop loss, it will lose the account more. Always it will lose, you will lose the same, amount. The problem is that if I want to take, let's say, 1% risk or 2% risk, okay, I would need to have a way bigger balance in order when you have a small leverage account, okay, way bigger balance. And that's that how it is. So essentially, higher leverage, you need smaller balance. You can open, you could take the correct, maybe you want to risk 5% in one account, in one trade. You will be able to do that. It gives you your flexibility. Now, if you don't know what you're doing and you go or you have bad habits, trading without stop losses and that kind of stuff, or go with heavy lots. The margin is have big leverage is the problem, because firstly you don't know what you're doing. The second thing is it is problem because you will open big position, okay, and you will lose your money faster if you don't have stop loss in place. So essentially leverage, essentially you will be able to open bigger position with smaller initial capital, um, and that's that, because a lot of people don't know, and they think that if you have smaller leverage account, and let's say you open one lot and you have your stop loss, let's say you have it here, let's say this is 77, okay, if you open one lot you will lose $100. Doesn't matter the leverage. The only difference is if you have small leverage account, okay, you won't be able to open one lot. Maybe you will be able to open 0.05. Does that make sense? All right, and there are calculations, and of course another thing, you could go here, you could go over to see specification here, and let me open that because not many people have opened that. It gives you information, for example, what it is, gold, its commodity. Okay, some accounts they have, you see, to 3,455.60. Some accounts they have 3 digits after the dot. Okay, contract size, spread, stop level, the name, the swaps if you keep it for the next day. Okay, the fee, the days that you pay the swap, the market hour trade that it's open. You could see it here. It's based on that, not based on your watch. And yeah, let's drag it a little bit more because it is about to drop. When it dropped, actually, when I was sleeping, oh my god, when I was talking, okay, I saw this was moving. I should have, stop and come into the chart and you take close some positions, for example. Now, the good thing is we have some balance. Obviously, we don't have for all those positions, but at least I took some partial, so the loss would be smaller. Shouldn't hunt down this on hindsight because I saw this key level here. I mean, it will drop, but first it might go up 200 pips here, but I say so. Yeah, we have 50, 60, 70, 80. If it goes like 200 pips, it would be, very 1600. Thank God those positions are something. Ideally, I want to close some. Let's wait a little bit more. I could have exit when it dropped here. I mean, it was making the loss and profit. It was making more than $200. Sitting those two and enter at better spot. The good thing is it will drop. Now you might say, hey, how do you know that? It's just a speculation. We trade probabilities and we accept risk. Now this looks like an order block. Okay, so this is only reverse and come and take, or go up to here for example. And take the ECU and probably come or take that low. It's very close actually. Don't like that big loss those positions making, so we absorb a lot of bad move essentially. We can try to enter maybe no. But that is a bad habit. That is a very bad habit. I can hedge, actually take a buy, if continue to go buy, add break even, and then take a sell from higher. That would be ideal actually. How much I have? 50, 60, 70, 84. Try to do something. 4. Now we will take one more. Do you remember when I say someone here? It might drop. We was here. I said did have deeper retrace. If I have taken the buy, it would be like 200 pips, 300 pips, just like that. And we want to leave that position. Let's see. We drop 50% here, we'll be able to exit quite few positions, depending how it, because this is the area that I was looking for the good sell, and as you could see, no need to. I could have entered heavy. If you remember, you can go back. I had said somewhere around here, okay, and also I said we could have go heavier. But I should have done that. At least take the profit from here, since I didn't catch the buy. Take the profit from here, exit the positions. Not everything. Let's say this one is for swing, for example, and then take higher or exit, and you know go for this could be a swing, for example. Maybe need to catch couple trades, but yeah. No. And by the way, this is like the same lot, but it can drop very, very aggressively. So I will be able to exit like both positions. Or I can close this, but not yet. We might get another opportunity. At some point, every position was making, not every position, all position was making like 800 with the account 3K. But if it dropped, it will make again. Come on. At this point, we don't care about that. We care about to exit, but don't want to have huge drop because it can happen. I mean, we will close the position. We will close the position. Essentially, we won't wait for that. But if a sudden move happen, I don't like that. We will need to be ready. Essentially. I mean, from here to here, it is 100 pips. It's oh my god, it's stuck. Phew. Do you see? We could have go heavy. Here we will start to take 707. Start 5. More. And we could close this and this. And we bother it, and we will make a couple extra more. We will judge as it goes. Come on, drop one more candle. If we drop here, I mean, we will be able to close one position, close those at break even, put break even here, and we should put break even. Actually, it's running like 50 and 80 pips. What are we waiting for? right? Yeah. Which, the close. Which one will be given? This one that gave us the sweat will be closed. This one will be closed. Nice. I know I exit a lot of positions. I leave. I could wait, but no need. We have like the 0.33. Have it here, but we would have made a lot more. But overall, we have the same positions that we had down here, right? With a little bit better spot and break even. And we managed to increase our balance, recover from the loss and, increase our balance by, it was like 2,150. Now it's 2,370. Now, if I wasn't dumb enough, I would have entered buy. Now, let's say I'm dumb and I didn't enter the buy, which happened, I shouldn't have entered here. And when I had the opportunity to exit at you know slight profit, it wasn't slight because it was all my loss back and then some. I didn't took it, and then go here and scale beautifully. Scale again beautifully. Now, ideally, I would want another move down, but I'm happy with that. No problem. I could take one more here and try to fix those stuff. You see, I couldn't risk that retrace, especially when I was at very good profit. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, I was talking and talking and talking, and right now I saw that you were muted. Oh my god. I'm back. Oh my god. I don't know where I talk so many things about the position here, the stupid stop loss, that situation that I said earlier to, it needed to reverse bigger. Give me one second. And the situation here, or how I would manage, I would expect 100 pips. Ideally, would it happen? And didn't close it. At best I could had you know close better. Give me one second. And that would could be the swing, how I manage, how I scale. I talk about a lot of stuff. What I was prepared to do, and the key level area here. Oh my god, I talk. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that again. I was talking about an hour, and you were muted. Oh my god. At least you learned something by watching. And by the way, those positions expected to be swing, but I needed to take the profit. And overall, we managed it very well because we had like 1,000, 2,100. Then we hit couple of stop losses, and then you know, um, we go to 2,400, which is profit. A profit is profit, but was bad play from my end. All this here. I could go a little bit higher and drop again, or drop from here. Uh, we'll come here. this could be. The reason that I didn't took it is because the other position is here, so and I extend my stop loss. So what do we need to double our account once again? So I will withdraw another, 2,000, leave 2,000 here, and I'll go from there. Can go. Very bad habit to move the stop loss. Don't do it I don't do it frequently, but I do it. We want a move to be able to exit um, those, um, like two position, one position capture, one exit with minimal at break even, and leave those two at swing, and put the stop loss at key level. Or if it moved down with force, we take partial and we put fast break even. And by the way, I don't move it because I'm about to hit the stop loss. I see that there is a probability from somewhere around here, the price to move into my direction. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. You hit the stop loss here, and you take the sell, for example, from higher position. So you save all that, for example, move. And if it end up the original spot from higher, okay, you're actually making profit as well, because that inside you haven't took. But for me, right now, it is about somewhere around here to drop. So how much we said? 40, 50, 60, 78, 0.78. If it dropped from here 100 pips, it would be 800. Those, so it would be around 900 or more. Actually, way more. It would be 1,000 plus. But yeah. I'm always I always look like how many lots I have. What should I expect? If it reads the price there, what could happen, etc., etc. Now, if I am on here, and I don't know if you were muted at that time, I said like, okay, looks like an order block, so potentially this could go a little bit up and then move down, also on higher time frame, high, higher low, high, low. Doesn't matter as long as, especially if it goes here. I believe we will have a drop now on New York. Anything is possible because now with Trump, so it could reverse, right, and go and make again a new high. Let me New York, we could probably go here. Drop, drop. That's why we need to, have our break even, take partials, do our own stuff, and that's why slowly I, kill positions, and then, when we exit in every position, we might take, one position, bigger risk. That's that's how it is. One more flow. I've done like 600. Let's do another. It would be ideally if it had like instant drawbar. Can't have. Let's do 250. Give me 1 second. As I said here, that would be the swing, if you remember. If I didn't have it, had it unmuted, I could manage it a little bit better, but I couldn't. Pay the coffee because I ordered coffee. There's another 10 minutes. This will we want a huge drop, which we will get it in about 10 minutes. right? 2 hours. I mean, when my coffee came, I can stop the stream, post it, and then go for the USA session. Perfect. Great. And we want a good drop to double the account. As you could see on low low account, it is like grinding, okay? And we don't looking to do all in, like to go in a position, let's say, unless we extend the stop loss, but let's say to risk, 400, 300 to double the account, 5 trades of 500 to do 1 to 2, 1 to 3. We're not doing that. We go methodically, low risk, increasing the risk as we make money, and withdraw. And when we withdraw, we leave some money inside, obviously, to compound the account, approximately between 30 to 60%. Um, and we also, as we're making money, we're increasing that. Then let's say we withdraw, we drop that, and we judge based of the profit that we made, if we have withdraw, how the market is moving, all that good stuff. And there is no, like with prop firms, if you make a lot of money, they won't pay you. Like here, I made 2K on that small account. I withdraw. In the Asia, didn't catch the buy, which was huge buy. Now I withdraw again, and if it moves well in our direction and we made more, we can withdraw again, more. It sucks that it processed the next day, but it's a real broker. Give me 1 second. 100% I will hit the stop loss. Alright. Έλα Χρήστο μου. give me about I mean I can end it here because coffee came and I want also to order something to eat, fix the positions and maybe we'll continue US session. That's all. Yeah, if those hit stop loss, this would be our swing, and those what we have also swing, especially the euro USD. That's all, and see you in the next one.